Hi everyone. One of our goals this year is to incorporate more technology into PE. And so far we have 2 PowerPoint presentations this is for our volleyball unit, and then we have one for our football unit too. And our goal is to make one for every one of our major units. We find that kids learn more by actually watching themselves in these presentations rather than watching us demonstrate things. In addition, we teach pretty much the same lesson 12 times in a row. So it kind of gets tedious for us to keep saying the same thing over and over and over for 12 different classes. So what we decided to do is to show examples of strong and weak work in these PowerPoints, and we also incorporated some videos of kids performing the skills, and they really like seeing themselves in the videos, and it just kind of generates a little bit more enthusiasm for the entire lesson. So we just talked about basic skills in volleyball. And the first one is volleying, and we just wrote a little bit about volleying, and then we have a video of what it's supposed to look like. And I took 2 girls from the 8th grade volleyball team last year. They were a little bit nervous, they kind of messed up a little bit, but the kids can get the general idea of what the skill is supposed to look like. Okay. I actually posed these kids. We didn't want to embarrass someone. I didn't want to take a picture of a kid and say, yeah, your form looks terrible. So I actually asked for volunteers. And I had more than enough volunteers. So this is an 8th grade boy last year. And we had him basically standing up, and we asked the other kids, from what we've talked about before, is to tell the rest of the class what is wrong with this passing position. And we had more than enough volunteers to tell Jordan what exactly was wrong with his passing position. But like I said before, we posed him, so he didn't take offense to it or anything. But the kids didn't know that we posed these kids. So we did it for there's 3 of them.
Okay, so then we took examples of strong work, which is the correct way to look. So we showed 3 examples of maybe a weak ready position and passive position. And then we show a strong work as far as a nice passing position, which is this girl here. And then the final product would be in action video of passing properly with good form. What was really nice about this is they see each other. And so it was nice for them, and of course they got a little giggle out of some of those nice, weak examples, but it keeps everybody focused on it, and they pay better attention. Okay, so this is another example of strong work. It's a proper form for overhead passing in just a picture, and then we also show a video of this. Another strong example. And then, we put also descriptions in words so that there was another way to learn. In the previous slide, kind of showed little tips on setting along with the visual of what it should look like.
Okay, we finished with a self-assessment, and we found that this was a really helpful experience, and by showing them both the correct and the incorrect way, most students were able to properly go through the self-assessment. This one here is a ready position, which sounds simple. Believe it or not, many students don't even realize they weren't doing it, so this was a big help. They were able to get 1 point if they were in the ready position every time. Calling the ball, working with 2 volleyball coaches, definitely, you can imagine what that's like, and if they ever call the ball, it's a big deal, and it's important in team play and communication. So that was number 2. It's very simple to evaluate yes or no on that. Correct technique for the setting. And once again, Pads to your fingers, a very specific learning target. And team play, passing it to your teammate. So we were able to go through a self-assessment, and after we did that, we had the students ready for gameplay, and we also gave them the option who needed extra help. For example, some students, before they went into the gameplay, could come to us and say, I would like to get extra help with my setting before we go into the game, so I'm more successful in gameplay. Same thing with forearm passing and serving. And overall, we noticed a big difference with more students participating and just better team and gameplay with their units. So it was a great success for us.